These are really good. Come on in, welcome to my home. Today we are making brown sugar peanut butter cookies. Now, if you haven't seen it, I do have an episode where I made my own brown sugar. I made a substitution for store-bought brown sugar. If you want to see that, click that card up there. It will take you to that episode. It's really easy to make, it's wonderful, and I highly recommend it. Now, all of my ingredients are listed down below, and I'm certain Santa's gonna love these. But let's get started, because we need to get this done. I have my flour, baking soda, and baking powder. I'm gonna mix those two together, then set that off to the side. Now, in a perfect world, hopefully your butter didn't completely melt. Mine sort of melted a lot. We'll put that in there with my brown sugar. We will start that mixing. To that, I'm going to add 1 egg. All right, once those are combined, I'm going to add peanut butter. Now, you can make your own peanut butter. I will admit this time, I did not make my own peanut butter. I ran out of time. And if you want to learn how to make your own peanut butter, you can click the card right there. It'll take you to the day where I do make peanut butter. It is really easy, really, really easy. But there were so many other things which came up with this one, like not having brown sugar. All right. While that's going, I'm going to put in a pinch of sea salt. One of the things you do want to remember to do, scrape the bowl. Mix it up. While that's on low, we're going to put in our flour mixture. And our extra special ingredient. I am pulling mine straight out of the freezer, simply because it really is hot here. These are my own homemade peanut butter chips. If you want to learn how to make homemade peanut butter chips, click that eye in the sky. You could use store-bought. There is no problem there. I will dump those in. Now these will be softer than your store-bought peanut butter chips. All right, we're going to mix those up. And that's it. You do not need to flatten these cookies at all. They will spread. And you also don't need to use a cookie scoop. I'm going to just to make my life a little bit easier. All right, I'm going to take a cookie scoop, roll it in my hands for a second, dip it in the top of it in some sugar, and put it down. I'm using raw sugar to dip my cookies in. You can use white sugar. It is completely up to you. They smell really good. And I mean really good. Remember to leave some space out there for those. And my cookies are going onto a silicone-lined pan. You could use parchment paper. You could use a greased cookie sheet. And I can tell you, oddly enough, it is hot in here, which I'm actually surprised by at this time of year. This is a fun thing about making cookies. I mean, when you think about how much of this stuff you can actually make yourself, all the ingredients like the peanut butter chips, the brown sugar, all of those things are things that you can do from the beginning. You can make it all yourself. And I mean, it's not that hard. It just is a matter of time. Then I like to let them cool for a couple minutes on the pan before I take them out and put them on a cooling rack. And trust me when I tell you, that peanut butter heats up quickly. Once you have your cookies all on the pans, you're going to bake them for about 9 to 10 minutes or until they're slightly golden brown. Let them rest for a minute before you take them off the pan once they're out of the oven. The cookies are out of the oven, and if there was ever a time to listen to me about giving them time to cool down, this is it. This is the one you want to give time to cool down. If you do not, you will get something like this. They will break apart. But I will try one of these broken cookies because honestly and truly, these are incredible. Because of the homemade peanut butter chips, it tastes like I put peanut butter fudge pieces into the cookie. Now, I will stress they do not hold up like peanut butter chips. They don't hold their shape, but they do taste amazing. These cookies are so good. I know I'm going to eat, I'm going to have to hide these or Santa will never get any of these. If you make these, let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. I'd love to hear how you did them, how they came out. How much of this did you make yourself? Let me know down in the comments, and I hope I get to see you the next time you stop by.